slope. And what is B? So we're going to actually write these equations in slope-intercept, given the slope and the y-intercept. So we're going to do a few of these together and a few of them on our own. But number 1, so I'm going to do y equals what? Then plus -1, but that's the same as -1. All right, for number 2, we're going to do y equals x. Yeah, then plus 4. Okay, now we're going to drop to number 4. Okay, we're going to look at number 4. So we're going to do y equals -1 x. Now, do I have to put the -1 there? What could I say? Just negative x. I can do negative x plus 7. If you put the 1 there, you are completely correct, okay? It's just whenever the problems are written out for us, it will be written like that. Like if it's on an actual question and saying, hey, graph this, it'll be written like that. So I just want us to recognize what our slope is there. It is -1. All right, now for number 5. Do I have to put this plus 0? I do not. So if you ever have just the 1/4 x or 5x, whatever, that means our y-intercept is at 0, 0. Is at the origin. So I want you to real quickly do 3 and 4. Yeah. 3 and 6. All right, for number 3, what did y'all write? And for number 6? Now, we're going to actually take the graph and use the graph to write our equation and our slope and y-intercept. So when we look at the graph, first thing first, easiest thing to find is our y-intercept. What is our y-intercept here? -3. Okay. What if I look at both points? If I go from point A to point B, what is the rise?
2/5.
And it goes, the run is 5. Can I simplify 2/5?
No.
So that is my slope. So now, to write the equation, I'm going to do y equals 2/5x minus 3. And then we're going to look at number 8. So what's our y-intercept for number 8? What was that?
-6.
And then to go from point A to point B, I need to rise how many?
5.
And then run how many? So we have 5/5. What is that the same as? 1. So when we write our equation, we need to y equals x minus 6, or 1x minus 6. If you need to put the 1 there, put the 1 there. It's not required though. All right, now we are going to look at 9 and 10 together. Okay, for question 9, what's our y-intercept?
5. It's going to be a negative.
It is going to be negative because our line is decreasing from left to right. So it goes down how many? 1.
-2.
And then what's the run?
8.
8. So it will be -2 over 8. Can I simplify that?
Negative 1/4.
-1/4. So we get y is equal to -1/4 x plus 5. then we are going to look at 10. So for 10, what is our y-intercept? The origin, which is at 0. And then our slope, it goes up 1, 2, 3, 4. And right how many? So how would I write that?
Y equals 4/3 x.
And do I need to put plus 0?
No.
All right, I want y'all to do 11 and 12 for me real quick. All right, for 11, what did y'all get as y'all's equation?
Y equals -2x.
Because our slope was -8/4, which is -2. And our y-intercept was -3. What was our y-intercept for 12?
Wait. Oh, 8, yeah.
8. And then our slope was what?
-2, but you.
Yeah, you can simplify it. And so we should get y equals -5x plus 8. All right, so I want us to go ahead and we're going to actually start with graphing them today as well. So when we look at these, we're going to be graphing with linear equations with slope-intercept form. So the first thing we need to do is we need to make sure it is written in slope-intercept form, okay? That's not going to be that big of a problem today, but in 2.2 and 2.3, it'll be more of a problem, okay? But step 2, we have to then graph the y-intercept. And then we are going to use the slope of the line to create more points. Remember, slope is rise over run, okay? And then we're going to use a ruler to draw a line that extends through the points. I want to be very, very clear real fast, okay? I don't want your lines to look like this. I do not want your lines to look like this. I do not want your lines to look like this. Okay? I don't want your lines to look like this. If you need a ruler to draw a pretty nice straight, that's not even a straight line. If you need a ruler to draw a nice pretty straight line, I have rulers for you to use. They are up there in the upper right drawer of that bin back there. So, feel free to grab you a ruler to draw a nice pretty straight line. Feel free to grab you a ruler to draw a nice pretty straight line, please. If you have any doubt in your ability to draw a straight line, grab you a ruler. I've seen you thinking about it, Josh. If you have any doubt, get you a ruler. All right. Now, we are going to go ahead and look at this. I am asking you, you have to put 2 points to make a line, okay? But the more points you put, the more points you put, the easier it is to draw your line, okay? So be aware of that, but you have to do at least 2. So now I want us to go ahead and look at number 1. So number 1, we have y equals negative x plus 5. So I'm going to go ahead and label everything I need. What is my slope here?
-1.
Negative 1. Since I am graphing, I want to go ahead and write that as a fraction. How would I write -1 as a fraction? And then my y-intercept is 5. So on my graph, I'm going to go to y equals 5. Remember, this is the y-axis. This is the x-axis. Go up 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Put us a point. Now, slope is rise over run, right?
So go down 1 and then over 1.
So down 1. When we go over 1, which direction do I go?
To the right.
To the right. So down 1 over 1, put a point. Down 1 over 1, put a point. And that is our graph. Okay? You have to do 2 points. Any more just helps you draw your line nice and neatly. Now, we're going to go ahead and look at number 2. So number 2. What is our slope for number 2? -3, put it over 1. And what is our y-intercept? Yep. So I'm going to plot that at -1. And then I'm going to use my slope. So what am I going to do? Down 1, 2, 3 over 1. Can I go down 3 over 1 anymore? Mm-mm. All right, now for number 3. What is our slope? 2/5. What is our y-intercept?
2.
So I'm going to go to where y equals 2. And then from there, what am I going to do to graph the next point? Up 2, 1, 2. Then over 5. Which way do I need to go over?
Right.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And that is our graph.
But when the fraction is both negatives, are they like both negative? I don't know.
So, no, okay? Whenever we have a fraction that is negative, okay,
It's just the numerator.
it's best to think of it as just the numerator, yep. So let's look at number 4. Okay, so number 4. What is our slope?
-1/4.
And then what is 3?
The y-intercept.
Y-intercept. So we're going to go graph the y-intercept 1, 2, 3. And then how would I go about graphing that?
You would go down 1 over to the right.
Down 1 to the right 4. And we can draw our graph. All right, now, for number 5, what is our slope?
2, 1.
2 over 1. What is our y-intercept? So I'm going to graph that at 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Can I go up 1 to the right 1 here to put my point? Okay, so what do I need to do? Go down in which way? Go down 2, then left 1. Down 2, left 1. If you ever find yourself in a position where you need to graph going the opposite direction that you used to, flip it. Go down and left. In fact, the only time you will ever go left when graphing a line is if you're going backwards, okay? Because we read a graph from left to right. So when we're doing slope, we're going up or down and then right, unless we need to go backwards like we did here. So for question 6, what is my slope?
Negative 3.
-3/2. And what is our y-intercept? So I'm going to go and graph my y-intercept. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then can I go down 3, right 2?
No.
So what do I need to do?
Up 3, left 2.
Up 3, left 2. Up 3, left 2.
You said we need at least 3 points.
I'm going to require you to have 2. 3 makes it easier to graph. All right, now I want y'all to before we do this, I'm gonna let y'all graph, but we're gonna talk about each equation. So for 7, what is our slope?
-4/1.
-4/1.
There's no one.
Yep. What's our y-intercept?
0.
Okay, for number 8, is that written in slope-intercept form? I have to flip that. So what do I need to actually write? Y equals? And then from there you can find everything else. For number 9.
Do you want us to write it too? Like, you know,
When it's written in this form,
like the.
it's fine if you just say what it is. But there's some forms where you have to rewrite it first. All right. How would I rewrite this?
Y equals X.
So I want y'all to take and I want y'all to finish and graph 7, 8, and 9. Yes, ma'am. Yes. Once you get those, your graph should look like this. All right, then, once you are done with those 3 graphs, we do have an assignment today. So we're going to get our computers out and we're going to sign into Delta Math and we're going to do those assignments. We're going to do practice from things from yesterday as well as from today. So we will be looking at 2 different things. We'll have to find slope from a graph and from 2 points. When we have slope from 2 points, you use the formula m is equal to what? There we go. And then to graph, you will use slope-intercept form, which is y is equal to mx plus b, where m is, and where b is the, all right.